Hello, people. So, I am in a state of calmness as I have learned something new. The man on the KFC bucket looks like he had everything figured out. White suit, calm smile, nice southern accent. But what if I told you Colonel Sanders was a violent, broke, failed businessman for most of his life? Got into shootouts, was fired from nearly every job he had, and didn't find real success until his mid 60s. This isn't a rags to riches story. This is a never give up no matter how many times life beats you down story. He had a hard life from day one. He was born into struggle in the 1890s in Indiana. He was born in 1890, rural India. Father dies when Harland is a 5-year-old. Mother forced to work. Sanders raises his siblings, even cooks for them. While most kids his age were playing, Harland Sanders was cooking meals. Because if he didn't, no one would. He drops out of 6th grade and he works as a farmhand, streetcar conductor, and blacksmith helper. A lifetime of job and failure is what he had for quite a long time. By the age of 40, Sanders had already been fired from the railroad, fired as a farmer, failed an insurance salesman, failed as a lawyer, failed as a ferry operator. Every time Sanders thought he'd found his path, life slammed the door in his face. Now let's talk about the gunfight that started KFC. The gas station era. Colonel Sanders opens a gas station in Kentucky. He starts cooking meals for customers. Fried chicken becomes popular. But rival gas station owners vandalize his signs that he's using to promote his business. Sanders confronts him. Gunfight breaks out. Rival is killed by someone else. Sanders barely avoids prison. Now, the first restaurant success. Sanders opens a court and cafe. He becomes famously local. Kentucky governor names him colonel. For the first time in decades, things work. Things finally work. Highway ruins his life. New interstate bypasses his restaurant. Traffic disappears overnight, and he's forced to sell everything. At 65 years old, broke, divorced, living off a $105 a month salary. This is where stories end. But this is also where Sanders begins. He travels America sleeping in his car. He goes door to door pitching chicken recipes. He's rejected over thousands of times. I was too old to work and too young to die, is what he said. His first franchise breakthrough was in a restaurant in Utah. They said yes to his chicken. Franchise model explodes, and Sanders personally teaches recipe. The white suit becomes brand. He reinvents himself intentionally. Southern gentleman persona. Turns himself into a logo even. He didn't just sell chicken, he sold himself. Selling KFC for millions. He started selling KFC in 1964. He became a multi-millionaire. He still works as a brand ambassador, ironically. And he hates how KFC makes chicken now. Here are some of his critiques with modern KFC. He called the KFC gravy wallpaper paste, says mashed potatoes are slop, and he got sued for speaking out. He died in 1980 at age 90. He becomes one of the most recognized faces on Earth. Holy shit, I'm high! I'm kidding, I think. Colonel Sanders wasn't special because he succeeded. He was special because he refused to quit, even when the world told him it was too late. So next time you see that bucket, remember, it wasn't just built by luck. It was built by failure, persistence, and some good old fried chicken. Bye-bye.